What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Will from Will's Wrestling Corner, back at it again with a brand new video. And obviously, yesterday, the votes have now been open for the 2025 WWE Slammy Awards. And if you have been a fan of my channel last year, we did a video exactly like this where I voted for the WWE Slammy Awards and I told all of you who I would pick. So we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna vote for the Slammy Awards, and we're gonna see who should win. Excuse me, every single one of these Slammy Awards. Now, obviously, I don't think a lot of the selections that I make in here are going to win, but I'm gonna vote off based on my personal opinion and how things have been in WWE in the past year and all that jazz. So that's exactly what we are going to do. But obviously, since this is my opinion, it will not be the same as most of yours. So I do urge all of you to leave your picks down in the comments below. Who do you think is going to win male? Who do you want to win male wrestler of the year, female wrestler of the year, match of the year, all that jazz. So we're gonna make our choices now. So I think if I just do this, it'll just bring me to the next page. So first off, we got female wrestler of the year. We got Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Bayley, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, and Io Sky. Quite a bit of selections, and you could make an argument for each and every single one of these women. Chelsea Green, as historic as that U.S. title win was, I don't really think she would really deserve the full blown out of every single woman. Rhea Ripley, she was injured a little bit, and she had a on again, off again feud with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan did the most really out of anybody. But if I were to pick one, this is a little bit biased. I'm going to pick Tiffany Stratton. I think Tiffany Stratton should win because of the rise that she had. In the start of 2024, she was still a part of NXT. She got called up from the Royal Rumble, and fans instantly fell in love with her enough for her to win the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And then, of course, in January, she won the WWE Women's Championship. Now, I know a lot of you are probably going to be like, oh, but Will, you're not hyped up for the Charlotte Flair match at WrestleMania. I'm not. But I still like the fact that Tiffany Stratton is in the position that she is in. And I'm sorry, but Rhea and Liv, they're very likely going to win. And I do acknowledge that. But that feud was so fucking meaningless and so boring. I'm not giving it the time of day. So my pick for female wrestler of the year, it's going to be Tiffany Stratton. Let's go to the next one. NXT Superstar of the Year. Ooh, this is going to be very, very interesting. Oba Femi, Roxanne Perez, Trick Williams, Ethan Page, Julia, or Kalani Jordan. Oh my fucking god, this is a sick list. Honestly, Oba Femi, man. It should come without question. Oba Femi, that amazing North American Championship reign. He is amazing in the ring, amazing on the mic. And I am glad that, as soon as he dropped the North American Championship, they did the right route in giving him the NXT Championship. And I am very excited to see what Oba Femi is going to do from here. Roxanne Perez was an easy second, but in my opinion, Oba Femi really deserves the honor, to be quite honest with you. Oba Femi, he's got to be my pick. Rivalry of the year. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. No. Damian Priest and Finn Balor. No. Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. And Bloodline versus Bloodline. I mean, come on, man. Do we even need to talk about that? It's got to be CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. It was all year round, but they did everything right with that rivalry. You can go back and binge all of those segments. All of their matches were amazing. That awesome trilogy. And to top it all off, man, that Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood. Like, that alone should give CM Punk and Drew McIntyre rivalry of the year. And I mean, you could also make an argument for Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, but honestly, The Rock took up so much of that rivalry that it just shouldn't really count for anything. Match of the year. We got Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. We got CM Punk and Drew McIntyre in the Hell in a Cell match. We got Roman Reigns and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. We got Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam. We got Damian Priest and Gunther at SummerSlam. We got Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles at Backlash. We got the 2025 Men's War Games match. 2025? No, that should be 2024. Bit of a typo. Bayley versus Io Sky at WrestleMania. Sami Zayn versus Gunther at WrestleMania. Gunther versus Randy Orton at Bash in Berlin. And Seth Rollins and CM Punk on the Raw Netflix premiere. Oh, okay. This is a bit of a hard one because I have two choices. It's either CM Punk and Drew McIntyre inside Hell in a Cell, or it is Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles at Backlash. Honestly, in terms of an in-ring, like, no stipulation, like, pure in-ring, sanctioned match standpoint, I'm going to choose Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles. That crowd, man. That crowd made up the entire match. And AJ Styles in that match beat all of the AJ Styles is washed in big 2024 allegations. And AJ Styles was the perfect opponent for Cody Rhodes at the start of his WWE Championship reign. If anyone knows me, they know I am the biggest AJ Styles fan around. And man, seeing AJ and Cody tear the house down at Backlash was absolutely amazing. I have to give it that for match of the year. I know that a lot of people are going to be like, oh, but you love the McIntyre and Punk match. It's a Hell in a Cell match. Besides, I already gave them love. WTF moment of the year. R-Truth calls Triple H Ciampa. Kevin Owens' car interviews. Chelsea Green goes into the dumpster. Dominic Mysterio in the shark cage. I Show Speed with Logan Paul at WrestleMania. LA Knight in Logan Paul's pool. R-Truth wrestles with John Cena. Rabid noises from Tama Tonga. Jacob Fatu, I love you, Solo. And the Wyatt Six's debut. What the fuck are these choices? If I'm going to choose, I'm going to go Dominic Mysterio in the shark cage. More particularly because when he tried getting out of that shark cage of Bad Blood and he was dangling, like, that motherfucker was dangling from there. Imagine if those chains weren't, like, on properly. We would have had a fucking Owen Hart situation going on. I know I shouldn't mention that, but it could have gotten a lot worse. So Dominic dangling from that shark cage really scared me. So I'm going to say, yeah, that's WTF moment of the year. So, breakout superstar of the year. Oh, this is going to be fun. Braun Breaker, Lyra Valkyria, Penta, Oba Femi, Julia, Tiffany Stratton, Jacob Fatu, Chelsea Green, and Stephanie Vaquer. Honestly, I would have said Jacob Fatu, and I honestly think he's going to win. But give it to my woman, Stephanie Vaquer, man. I find it funny looking back. Forbidden Door. They had this woman basically job out to Mercedes Moné so Creative Control Banks can hold numerous championships. But Shawn Michaels saw the amount of talent that Stephanie Vaquer had. And I'll be the first to admit, I didn't know jack nor diddly squat about Stephanie Vaquer before she went to WWE. But ever since she went to WWE, she has been absolutely amazing. And they trust Stephanie Vaquer enough to hold both the NXT Women's North American Championship and now the NXT Women's Championship. I know they probably had to like call an audible because Julia got injured, but Stephanie Vaquer, she's got to be my pick, man. She's got to be my pick, man. Most memorable entrance. Oh, here we go. Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Jey Uso on Raw on the Netflix debut with Travis Scott. I bet that is going to win, and it shouldn't. Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. The Rock at WrestleMania. Bayley at WrestleMania. Randy Orton at Bash in Berlin. Seth Rollins at WrestleMania with the Philadelphia Mummers Band. Sami Zayn in Montreal with Jey Uso. Sami Zayn at WrestleMania with Kevin Owens and Chad Gable. Logan Paul at WrestleMania with the Machine Gun Kelly. I forgot that happened. Fuck MGK. Dominic Mysterio at Bad Blood with Liv Morgan and the Lowrider. And Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. I'm going to give it to The Rock at WrestleMania. That, like, intro. Then when The Rock came to the ring with the People's Championship. And the Brahma Bull into the fire, creating an excellent shot. I mean, who else could you really give it to? Like, it's got to be The Rock, man. The fact that we even had The Rock wrestle at WrestleMania is shocking in of itself. I mean, I liked Roman Reigns' entrance too. That was a close second. But I already know this fucking piece of shit, fucking eat bullshit is going to win this. But it should really be The Rock winning entrance of the year. Then we go on to OMG moment of the year. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns match finish at WrestleMania. Dominic Mysterio turning on Rhea Ripley with Liv Morgan at SummerSlam. Kevin Owens turning on Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes in October. New Day turning on Big E on Raw. Tiffany Stratton's Money in the Bank cash-in on Nia Jax. Damian Priest's Money in the Bank cash-in on Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Wyatt Six's debut on Raw. Braun Breaker spearing IShow's Speed at the Royal Rumble. Bronson Reed hitting a tsunami on Braun Strowman onto a car. John Cena turning on... okay. Well, hey, if that's an option, no other ones. I was going to do the finish at WrestleMania because holy shit, that was an amazing moment. But fuck you. The heel turn that we never thought was going to happen, a heel turn that was 20 years in the making, needs to win the Slammy Awards. I don't care what anybody says. John Cena turning heel should win OMG Moment of the Year. Nobody saw that coming. Absolutely nobody. And holy shit, we are in for one hell of a ride at WrestleMania. What is the best women's title match in WrestleMania? What? Oh, we still got more. Okay, male superstar of the year. I was going to say, what the fuck? Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Gunther, CM Punk, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, or Seth Rollins. I mean, give it to my man. Give it to my man, Cody Rhodes. Finish the story. He needs to win that. He's been an MVP. I mean, who else can you really say? Fuck you. Yeah, no, it should be Cody Rhodes. Easy dub. Faction of the year. The OG Bloodline, the Judgment Day, the New Bloodline, American Made, or Damage Control. All these options suck. I mean, the New Bloodline, I guess you could say in terms of like accomplishments and focus. But if I were to pick one, give it to the OG Bloodline. Just by default. By default, the OG Bloodline should win. Fuck the Judgment Day. Oh, yeah. Yesterday on Twitter, I saw this. Tag Team of the Year. DIY, Awesome Truth, A-Town Down Under, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, Motor City Machine Guns, The Bloodline, The War Raiders, The Judgment Day, The Street Profits, and Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. I saw this because people, including me on Twitter, were mad about the exclusion of one tag team, the best tag team, not just in WWE, but in all of professional wrestling right now, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Fraxium. If they were on here, they should be the default picks to win Tag Team of the Year. They were the best booked tag team. They've been in the best matches. They are absolutely killing it right now. Fraxium is Tag Team of the Year. No matter who wins the Slammy bullshit, Fraxium was robbed. We all have The Weeknd getting robbed at the Grammys. We all have Kendrick Lamar getting fucking snubbed from Macklemore at the Grammys and all that shit. Now we have Fraxium getting robbed at the 2025 Slammy Awards. Because Awesome Truth? What? A-Town Down Under? Like, no. Like, Judgment Day? Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez? Like, what the fuck? I'm giving it to DIY by default. They've done the most out of all of these. That's it. That's all I gotta say about that. Social Star of the Year. Chelsea Green or Drew McIntyre? Give it to Drew McIntyre. Those TikToks, man. Oh, and are we done? Yeah, we're done. Okay, there's no more. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been my votes for the 2025 WWE Slammy Awards. Now, like I said earlier, my picks will not be the same as yours, so I urge each and every single one of you to go and leave your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think of my picks? What are yours? I'd very much like to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on so that way you never miss an upload. Be sure to support the universe mode and everything like that. And with all that being said, this has been your boy Will from Will's Wrestling Corner. I will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace. Later.